Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sunday Night Stampede here at Bad Elephant Wrestling. We have a great card of matches set up for all of you tonight. I can't wait to get to them, especially that main event. But first, we are going to kick things off with a very special announcement from my co-host, STAMPEDE. Hey! What happened? Hey, what was that? What's going on? No. Oh, no. Oh. Why? You know, I thought about calling in sick today.
Knock. Hello, 21st century fool. The announcement is that STAMPEDE is out of here. That clown had his day in my chair. I'm back because this show has been way off track. And 21st Century Fool, don't think I forgot how you screwed me over in that title match against Metroid Mike. But let me make one thing clear. You may have screwed me over in that match, but you will never screw me over this commentary desk.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
Are we doing phrasing? Is that a... Well, I'd say it's good to see you, Tom, but I'd be lying, and I'd hate to do that to our listeners, so... But I see you're here.
I never lie to our listeners, even though you lied to me when you told me you had my back against Metroid Mike. But we'll take care of that in a little bit. For now, we've got some wrestling to get to. What is up first tonight? 21st Century Fool, get talking.
We have a showcase match. We have had these for several of our champions, and we aren't finished. Fish Night will be putting on a show, taking on Soul of Cinder, our Sparking Ice champion, set for action.
Fish Knight, like myself, one of the only worthy champions on this card. When they win their belts, they win it definitively. No one's ever screwed Fish Knight over, and I admire that from him. Just a really stand-up guy. Real stand-up guy. 21st Century Fool, how do you sleep at night?
Mostly on my side.
Yeah?
Dimensional Darkrai, don't worry about being late. I'm sorry restarting your computer was a pain. I'll be co-hosting with one.
Oh, I'm gonna bring the pain next time you and I are in the same room. Just like I brought the pain to STAMPEDE seconds ago. Hope you guys enjoyed him, because you're never gonna see him again. I heard all the things you guys said about me. I was exiled from this company. Now entering the ring, a man who seemingly can never be exiled because nobody can stop him. It's Fish Knight. 21st Century Fool, what do you think Fish Knight's legacy is going to be as he continues to creepy crawl his way into the hearts of everyone who watches?
I certainly believe that he has a long career here at Bad Elephant Wrestling. As you said, Tom, it started off on a very high note and somehow has gone up from there. Fish Knight also in the chat. Good to see you. Yes, that is quite the way to come back from an ad. And Metroid Mike saying that this may still be the best intro for any wrestler at Bad Elephant Wrestling. It is a damn good one, Metroid Mike.
Maverick, I literally drawing STAMPEDE getting his ass beat earlier. I might be a prophet. You saw the return of the only fitting co-host to keep 21st Century Fool in check. STAMPEDE was just a yes man to CF Punk over here, just saying everything in agreement. And you know what? We need diverse voices in this dark time. Wouldn't you say, 21st Century Fool?
I mean, it's clearly a dark time anytime you're around, Tom.
Who do we got coming down to the ring next? Well, it's actually somebody...
It's going to be Soul of Cinder, because it's the only other person in the match, Tom.
Fair.
I know you've been away for several weeks, but that's how wrestling works.
Well, you know, I got beaten in the face so hard by Metroid Mike.
He was in the back. I absolutely had your back. That's what I hit with the stop sign repeatedly.
Yeah, and you caused irreversible damage. I had to go to a series of spas in Tahiti in order to feel better. So don't you forget that. That bill's coming your way.
Oh, fantastic.
Soul of Cinder doesn't have the greatest track record here in Bad Elephant Wrestling. I would say he sucks.
Does not have the best track record. Does not have the best entrance. He's 0 for 2 so far. We'll see how the match goes. But yeah.
I remember Soul of Cinder lost the very first casket match we ever had here at Bad Elephant Wrestling. And maybe he's not going to be able to rise from the grave and take on Fish Knight. I think Fish Knight's going to bury him all over again.
I believe that was against the Retro King, was it not?
The Retro King Josh Yeager, who streamed earlier today. RK, I believe, was asking, hey, can we get some Pokemon Pocket content on the stream? And we got it. I didn't even know Josh was going to do it. He did it.
It was a good stream. He was doing some versus matches, something I need to get into.
Yeah, what level are you?
I'm not sure. I'm a little behind everybody else. So
catch up. Gotta get.
Been taking my time.
You know what's funny is you told me you have a Mewtwo EX deck, and like that's running the meta right now, and you're not even actually playing.
Oh no, I have a Mewtwo EX. I don't have all the cards needed for the full meta deck. Otherwise, I would absolutely be trying to trounce people. Much like Soul of Cinder is trying to trounce Fish Knight right now with that springboard off the ropes Superman punch.
Punched him right in his
Oh!
nose. Oh, attacking the referee. No
Threw a punch that hit both of them.
Cinder Knight taking it to Fish Knight the way I took it to Spider-Cat at the top of this show. Ran that jabroni out of the studio, and he ain't coming back. Locking up.
Fish Knight looking to do the same right now. Oh!
Taking him down.
Big clothesline from the champion. This is a non-title match.
Non-title match, a showcase for our sparking iced champion as Fish Knight waves him to his feet. Fish Knight, I hope you're feeling better. I know you got a little bit of a fever for being exposed to these above-water diseases. Fish Knight, I thank the manager for this opportunity to stretch my land legs. Well,
this could be it right here.
Oh, of course, I forgot. This is also a last man standing match, which means one of these opponents has to keep their rival down for a 10 count.
You'll have to send us the Marrow Hack deck you've got going, Metroid Mike, because I'm sure I could probably use that. Soul of Cinder now. There we go.
Are you running a Marowak EX or just like a regular Marowak? Oh! Shining Wizard from Soul of Cinder. Soul of Cinder doesn't look like he would be a wizard or a sorcerer, though. It looks like he'd be more of a soldier or a barbarian type. What do you think? 21st century for?
Oh, he's definitely a warrior class. Barbarians don't tend to wear full plate.
Barbarians don't tend to wear full plate.
Look, if you're going to start bringing it up, you better know what you're talking about.
All I know is that I'm commentating with a backstabber here. When are we going to book the Trash Man and the Birds of War? We can't afford Disney characters in this game. And we all know they are all owned by Disney now. So we are not getting sued, Dimensional Darkrai. Sorry to do that to you.
Yeah. We'll do a whole bunch of stuff at Bad Elephant Wrestling, but going against Disney is not one of them.
Disney and the IRS, two people I will never mess with. Spider-Cat, though, I was happy to mess with him.
Metroid Mike, your boy got cards. It is a Marowak EX.
Fish Knight off the ropes. I'm surprised by the offense that Soul of Cinder is
really Superman punch from out of nowhere.
It's like he wants to try all of a sudden. Like a fire got lit under his cindery ass. Oh, he missed the spear.
He missed with the spear, so watch out.
He sucks now.
Now he's just going to catch that clothesline. I just pulled a, was it a Blastoise?
Blastoise, the evolved form of Wartortle, has the cannon coming out of his shell.
Yes, the EX version.
180 HP, that is a pretty beefy card.
Yeah, I think this is it right here.
Fish Knight got him up to an 8 count.
And just short drop kick, and then is just going to stand here and pose for another 10 seconds. I kind of don't blame him.
Fish Knight mocking his enemy, as he does most of the people that he defeats. He promised a quenching, And I think we're 4 counts away from a quenching. Oh, nope. Soul of Cinder back to his feet. Chopping the knight. Oh, punching the knight. Look at
look
this.
out here.
Oh.
Oh!
What?
Springboard moonsault in full plate.
And his crown didn't even fall off.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. That's the one time I'll agree with you tonight, 21st Century Food. We are at 6. Is Fish Knight gonna be put down for 10? No, he's getting up.
He was. Wow. The boot to the face.
And look at the disrespect. Soul of Cinder gloating.
I feel like being able to do a Shane McMahon in full plate is pretty impressive. But Fish Knight, the champion, fighting back, and oh, we've seen this.
Nice. Planting him under the depths. I don't have any knowledge about full plate. I leave that to you and Jake. And look at this. He's wiggling his scales. There's the BEW Barracuda sign out there in the crowd. Neither man.
Barracuda having a harder go at this than I think we all thought he would.
Yeah, yeah. It makes me wonder, is Fish Knight, is he sick in game too?
It's possible.
Did he enter this match with a fever?
Oh my.
Big old shining wizard to the face of the underwater usurper, the aquatic assassin.
Shadow boxing over top of him right now. Oh, big running knee.
Maybe somebody can come in and help a Soul of Cinder win, you know? Hit Fish Knight with a stop sign. I think that could go pretty far.
It's taken certain people pretty far.
8. Fish Knight is up. Oh, my goodness.
The big boot there.
If Soul of Cinder wins this, nothing matters anymore. Up is down. Cats and dogs getting married.
Metroid Mike saying I would need a very special tag team partner to take on the Birds of War. And Dimensional Darkrai saying if Fish Knight has a fever, I can play some cowbell.
Oh, my goodness.
Anything to help out the champ right now as he is thrown outside the ring. And this honestly might be an issue for Soul of Cinder. I would have probably kept the champ in the ring. But it is still last man standing. But yeah, Fish Knight.
Taking a walk? Where's he going? I don't think he was
know.
Very smart right there. Turning his back on Soul of Cinder, who's putting him through a lot.
German suplex there. And oh, look out!
He stole that move. He stole that move. That's the boss's lariat.
He may have rented it. It is the boss's lariat. What implications does that have?
Gamecore gonna have to come after Soul of Cinder. He stole that move just like Spider-Cat tried to steal my job. Fish Knight has COVID. This is skewed. Well, we'll see. Why does he keep walking away from Soul of Cinder? This is not the Fish
I don't know,
Knight.
but Soul of Cinder unable to walk around the steps to get him.
I think he
and
was
he's now going to pay the price.
I think he was baiting him. Dark Joker, my boy. So good to see you. My favorite hardcore muscle here in Bad Elephant Wrestling.
Here we go.
Miss seeing you in the chat the most. Very glad to see you still around. Soul Cinder off. And, elbow to the face. Doing good. I'm back at... Oh. Did you fucking see that?
Welcome back, Tom.
Welcome back to Bad Elephant Wrestling, where Soul Cinder will stop mid-animation. How are y'all? I'm good. I'm back in business. I put Spider-Cat down, and now Fish Knight is hopefully going to put Soul Cinder.
Phrasing.
What we got? What we got?
Oh! He caught him, and now picking him up. That was interesting. Now it's Fish Knight with a reversal there, throwing him. Oh! And another reversal. Soul of Cinder going up top. my goodness. And he says, the hell with the count. Oh, no, not again.
I don't think Soul Cinder knows how to count. I'm really worried for Fish Knight right now. I don't
that was a second inverted go to sleep. What's that?
A GTH, a go to hell.
There we go.
Wow. Fish Knight just... Oh.
Somebody might need to come down with a stop sign and help Fish Knight out.
I don't know where this version of Soul Cinder has been, but this seems like one of the most eye-opening comebacks I've seen in Bad Elephant Wrestling in some time, of someone just trying to give a shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, clearly he has been on the bench so long, he has taken offense to it. Yeah, Maverick, also going back to something that you said, Tom, you put Fight a Cat down? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark,
I
exclamation
put him downstairs. He's not allowed near the studio. I put him downstairs. Fish Knight, bopping him in the noggin.
If Jesus could walk on water, do you think he could swim through land?
I mean, he did get through that big stone, so yes, it's possible.
Dark Joker, you are not on the card this evening.
But I hope you'll stick around. Doesn't mean you're still part of BEW.
Absolutely. Who knows? You might make a run in. Metroid Mike saying, I'll help Fish Knight. Put me in, coach.
Oh, yes. But Metroid Mike, we all know, of course, is always in favor of match interference. It's the only way he can win most matches.
I think this is it.
9. Oh, my gosh. Soul of Cinder, the stubborn bastard. Getting to his feet. Fish Knight thought he had that wrapped up.
Oh, he might have it right here, though.
The depths. Watching from your private locker room, which I set you up with. Meanwhile, I've moved 21st Century Fool's office to the dumpster behind the stadium.
I was wondering why the acoustics were different.
Yeah. I made sure it was extra smelly. Meanwhile, I have to get all the cat hair out of my office, so I just want to thank you for that, 21st Century Fool.
It had to be done. And another chair. Oh!
Holy crap. Fish Knight.
That was like a flashback to that Cody Rhodes AJ Styles match.
Who is the Cody Rhodes in this analogy?
Well, I mean, if you're going by that match and targeting a guy helpless in the corner, then Cody Rhodes would be Fish Knight, but...
Oh, trust me, Fish Knight, the spider webs are actually an entire mess unto themselves, so...
It's actually spider webs full of cat hair.
It's going to take me weeks to clean this studio back up.
And Soul of Cinder missing with that spear, and I think that might cost him this one. Here we go again.
How many times?
I don't know. If that doesn't put you down for 10, I don't know what Fish Knight is going to have to do.
How much damage can a spine take, 21st Century Fool? Asking for a friend.
He's up again. I don't believe this.
He's either the most durable wrestler on the roster or the stupidest wrestler on the roster. I technically think this should count as the referee needing a count. All right, whatever.
Right. Oh, that was a great meme.
What?
Dark Joker. I absolutely reacted to that one. That one was a good one. Tom has been away. It's in the meme channel.
Oh, the Bernie Sanders one? No, I saw. The only channel I couldn't see was the Bad Elephant Wrestling channel because I was exiled by 21st Century Fool.
We needed the extra server space.
Well, I'm back, baby. Call me Eric Bishop because I'm back and better than ever. Up to 7. 9. Jesus.
Up again.
All right, I'm not even rooting for him. I'm actually just avoiding.
What is this? I mean, this really is like, Elden Ring. Like, my goodness, how many times do you have to fight this boss? How many times is he going to get up from a 10 count?
Every time we think that Soul of Cinder's down, he grows a new health bar. Oh, did he just headbutt him?
Yeah, which I would not do to a man wearing a full-faced helmet.
That's how much pain.
But I am also not the Sparking Ice champion, so... Oh, here it is!
That's how much pain that Fish Knight can endure.
That is the depths right there. That double-handed choke slam, and I think that is it.
I respect Fish Knight as much as I'm afraid of him, and let me tell you, I am very afraid of him.
Oh, this is very interesting. I think Fish Knight had that one and then just picked him up.
Going up top.
I'm a bit confused there.
Oh, big old elbow.
No, Thunder Bandit not in the ring. You may have seen him last week with his tag team partner, Chris, forming Thunder Hour
in a backstage brawl. I was backstage watching. I was watching it the whole time, 21st Century.
Well, I was told you were living there for a while.
I had eyes everywhere.
There it is.
There we go. Fish Knight had to work for that one, but he dominates as per usual. Look at him. Bloodied, battered, but still on top. I love it. I love seeing this guy continue his dominance. 21st Century Fool. Tell me what you thought of that match.
That was much more than I think what we all bargained for of a showcase. That had some upset energy to it there for a while. But the champion digging deep and sending him to the deep and picking up the showcase win. I thought it was a fantastic way to start off Sunday Stampede.
I mean, my favorite part of starting off was removing Spider-Cat, but yes, not a bad way to continue things, in my opinion. So I think we just got to move on to the next match. What do we got coming up here, 21st Century Fool? I think we're going to see some Game Corp action. Always
we have some tag team action, and yes, we do. We have Jake and not quite put out to pasture Cowboy taking on the men.
I saw Cowboy being down on himself, but he's not out to pasture anytime soon. He rides again.
He does indeed, and it's an Extreme Rules match, which means there are no countouts that he has to worry about.
Exactly. And Fish Knight very confidently saying that all he knows how to handle is his prey. I like that. Well, you know what, 21st Century Fool? Fish Knight seems to have such control over who he wants to hunt that I actually think I know who he should face at the next pay-per-view, BEW Unstable.
Okay.
I think at Unstable, we are going to see Fish Knight versus Metroid Mike in a champion versus champion extravaganza. The Sparkling Iced champion versus the Digital Heavyweight champion. Let's see if Metroid Mike can survive swimming with the BEW Barracuda. Is that a match you'd want to see?
I mean, any match involving those two is a match everyone would like to see. I'm just curious if that's not you trying to get a little payback.
I just like giving people the best wrestling possible. And if that means I have to throw Metroid Mike to the fishes, maybe I have to do it. Furio Crash. No journalists were killed in the making of Bad Elephant Wrestling.
Yeah, I love Metroid Mike and Fish Knight's reaction. The two people that were willing to help one another out have now been put in a champion versus champion match.
Metroid Mike promising to be a good sport. And here in the ring, maybe we've got two good sports. It's the men, Pepsi Man, Spider-Man, going toe-to-toe with Game Corp. King and Queen Royale. We've kind of done versions of those from time to time. 21st Century Fool.
We have done one of each, correct?
We had a King of the Ring type tournament last Christmas for Mistletoe.
Yes.
And Pepsi Man putting Jake on the naughty list with that bear hug.
But yeah, that might be something we revisit again, Dark Joker. It's always a fun time doing that. Always tons of action. Oh.
And a sledgehammer just launched into Cowboy's back. So in terms of the tag division, 21st Century Fool, let's try to catch up since I've been gone and I don't think you've been really keeping up with your spread master duties. Who are the kings of the tag division?
Well, I mean, the champions would be the bad dudes.
Of course, of course. What rising stars do we have in the tag division?
Well, Game Corp has taken some time off. They've traded tag team members back again. Thunder Hour had a really great reunion last week. That was pretty phenomenal. Sorry, Cowboy outside. I want to see if this is going anywhere. Hold on. Oh, nope. Just slamming him into the table. Spider-Man, on the other hand.
Cowboy getting there just in time.
Can't have any of that now. Oh!
Brutal knee. But
giant
watch out behind you,
face. And
Cowboy.
oh, look out. Just when you turn your back, Pepsi Man with a kendo stick getting revenge for all the times when somebody asked, is Pepsi okay? And you said no.
Jake really wants to get Pepsi Man, but Cowboy's just in the way. They can't reach each other. Metroid Mike with the hilarious phrasing. Good job finally making a Wombs mid-card title. You're not wrong. It's just the poorest phrasing. The men now taking control of the ring. 21st Century Fool, if the bad dudes are on top and Thunder Hour has returned, is there anyone else who seems like they could become the #1 contenders?
Well, I mean, we could get somebody out of this group right here.
Interesting.
You know, can't forget about RK and CJ. They're always in the discussion as well.
They had a very lengthy reign. It's not what I meant. I know it's not what you meant, Metroid Mike, but it's just funny. I don't think the men have been in the tag team championship conversation for quite some time. Do you think this is their moment?
It most certainly could be. They look really on top of their game tonight, and Game Corp looking very much like a team that has not wrestled in a... Look at this! Yeah, they are really looking like a team that has not wrestled as a tag team in a while. They look a little rusty with their communication and such. Cowboy finally clearing the ring a little bit and picking up that sledgehammer.
They look as ragged as Pepsi itself. Jake getting a 2 count there. And
Spider-Man with the save.
Spider-Man going for a pinfall of his own while the referee dances around the ring like a moron. We're going to have to fire her. I mean, she's the same referee that let you interfere in my match, so she definitely should get fired.
She's doing her best.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not much, but she's doing her best.
That's the best performance review you can offer to save that ref?
I mean, she was doing her best in the Metroid Mike match, but right now I have no idea what she's doing.
Russian legs.
She's also been fairly concussed week after week, so really we should look into that as well.
The men now controlling the ring. Spider-Man's got Jake down. Cowboy saving him at the last second.
Yeah. Yes. Pepsi Man taunting and showing off to the crowd instead of stopping Cowboy from breaking up what I think could have been a 3-count pin.
Toxic Pandalf in the chat. Come on, Cowboy, use those chaps. Cowboy's got to get those cheeks in gear. He needs to be clapping as loud as this crowd is clapping.
It was yes. We have had some twists and turns in the Gold Rush tournament, but do not worry. There is a second bracket to come.
1, 2. Oh, kick out.
Jake kicking out.
Cowboy, center of the ring. Pepsi Man interrupting things, knocking our old partner down.
Yeah, things looking to be a little bit of a struggle right now for Game Corp. Oh.
They are definitely not in the position of power when they entered Unstable last year. Do you remember the first ever Unstable 21st Century Fool?
Oh, I most certainly do. The action we had there, and let me tell you, if you are not familiar with Unstable, you need to go and check out that VOD immediately after this tonight, because that was the show for the ages.
Hell yeah, our WrestleMania, some might say, BEW Unstable, and it is 1 weekend away. Jake now going for the pin on Spider-Man. Oh. Nice sidewalk.
Game Corp starting to pull a comeback here. They're being really smart, using literally every weapon at their disposal. And by that, I mean anything under the ring.
Oh. Pepsi Man using that sledgehammer.
Oh, Superman punch.
Is this it?
Cowboy catching him with a Superman punch.
Cowboy's
Jake
got the
is
momentum.
running. Jake is just working on his cardio, I think, just running laps outside of the ring.
Cowboy taking his time now. He's got to hurry up.
Right? He has not pulled a Jake yet tonight, so.
No naps on the turnbuckle. Absolutely not. And it looks like he is sizing Pepsi Man up. And oh, Pepsi Man got him. There was a snake in Cowboy's boots.
Yep. Oh, look out here.
Trying to go for a submission maneuver. Extreme Rules match. There's no rope breaks. Jake's got a ladder.
Jake has thrown the ladder. There's a chair on the ladder. Cowboy posing. Oh, look out here.
Oh.
Oh, V-trigger.
A high knee right into Pepsi's face.
Oh,
look at this.
that'll pop the top.
There have never been more assless a pair of chaps than there are Cowboys. And he's rolling right over Pepsi Man. Oh, this man getting out of the way there. The men getting back into the ring.
Struggling. Oh, look out.
After all that offense that Cowboy just put in, he might get pinned by
Oh, he almost did. Jake was not going to make it, but Cowboy managing to kick out at like 2 3/4. Ooh, discus lariat.
Could this be it? 1, 2, a kick out.
No!
We've had a nice little transition of the match here. We went from Cowboy
Jake
and
also
Pepsi
able to kick out. Cowboy now still hunting under the ring. It's another discus lariat.
Cowboy getting back in to save his partner.
No, he didn't.
Wait, why did Cowboy just let Jake get pinned?
I mean, do you want the kayfabe reason or do you want the AI reason?
I want to know why Cowboy just betrayed Jake. Come on.
Sometimes you have some faith in your partner that he's going to kick out and it doesn't happen.
21st Century Fool, I don't like this in this new precedent that you've established here where people can just screw over their partners and let them lose matches. Cowboy was taking a page out of your book. I hold you responsible for that loss from Game Corp right there. What do you got to say to that?
We will see. I'm going to put it more on the rust that those two have had not being tag team partners for quite a while.
Okay. You are a master of spin just as you are a master of spread. But we'll see what happens the next time they get into the ring together. Let's move on to our women.
Sheets, just for clarification. Nothing. You're fine. You're fine.
Alrighty, we
are indeed. We are going to our absolutely just incredible women's division with some other wrestlers that we haven't seen in a couple weeks since we've been doing a lot of this Gold Rush tournament. We've got Princess Daisy and Toxic Melody in one-on-one action.
Toxic Melody.
And Metroid Mike, talk to Cowboy. Figure that stuff out.
Are we seeing a Game Corp Civil War play out on our screens? Very interesting. Pensacola, Florida. From the Sarasa Kingdom, it's Princess Daisy.
Was that, Metroid Mike, was that a Botchamania video, or was that just a, like, the worst wrestling botches?
There was a new Botchamania today, Botchamania 501.
Which is impressive as all hell.
Hell yeah. I remember when they hit Botchamania 100 in 2009. And now here we are 15 years later, and Matthew has gotten all the way up to 500. So, Princess Daisy, where do you think she stands in the hierarchy of the women's division right now, 21st Century Fool?
I mean, she has been on a bit of a roll as well as of late. A lot of the Nintendo wrestlers have been. So we're going to see if that trend continues tonight for Daisy, or if Toxic Melody knocks her down a peg so she can climb a couple rungs of the ladder herself.
Toxic Melody believes in the superstition that anytime she's not in the chat, she is guaranteed to lose. I think she's a much better wrestler than she gives herself credit for, and I would love to see her pull out a win here tonight. Do you think we need a women's mid-card belt, 21st Century Fool?
I mean, it's a distinct possibility. We are starting to get more and more wrestlers from the Forbidden Door in our women's division. And if that continues to be the case, I think it would probably be a good idea.
What do you think we should call this belt?
That is a excellent question. Let us know in the chat your thoughts on if we had a mid-card women's title, what it would be called. No, Metroid Mike, it will not be the Wombs Championship.
Nope, sorry, can't have that. Toxic Melody with a nice slingshot into the bottom rope. Ooh, Princess Daisy could have taken some serious neck damage there.
Yeah. Powering back out, though, throwing some kicks of her own.
Women's interdimensional title. God damn it, I hate having to admit when Metroid Mike has a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that concept, 21st Century Fool?
I mean, it's not a bad one at all. Standing shooting star. You are absolutely never going to love that typo down. You are correct, Metroid Mike.
Dark Joker saying you don't have a partner. I would say don't speak too soon, buddy. You never know where you might find one. Toxic Melody, ramming Daisy. Small of their spine into that barricade. It's a night where we're seeing a lot of viciousness. Saw it for Soul Cinder, now we're seeing it from Daisy. I like it. I like the viciousness.
It has definitely stepped up a bit here. Oh, what is... I can't see what is going on due to the camera angle, but this looks painful.
She could be doing anything behind there. She could even have her on a boat. Dragging Daisy inside there.
One random guy in the crowd yelling nice above everybody else.
Nice. Oh, Daisy tying up with the referee.
Metroid Mike saying there will be less typos now that he is home or about to be home and not on his phone anymore. We will see.
I'd appreciate if you didn't drive and text, buddy. I don't want anything to happen. All right, so we got Daisy up top here. Clunk off the hardest part of the ring. Daisy, Melody, they are mainstays here in the women's division, but I don't think they've had the type of glory that I know they deserve. Almost approaching the new year, maybe their resolution will be to have their luck change.
I definitely think it needs to change for at least one of them. You are correct. They both really deserve it. They have both had really marquee wins in this division, and I would not be surprised if either one of them ended up with some gold around their waist soon, because it is deserved.
Hell, one of these two may be our first women's mid-card champion.
Maverick has had a dream that they were a wrestler, they think. I think maybe they've been watching too much Bad Elephant Wrestling. No such thing as watching too much Bad Elephant Wrestling.
Well, you never know who may debut next in Bad Elephant Wrestling, Maverick, so keep dreaming.
Very true.
That's all I'm going to say is keep dreaming. Right, left, Daisy Jukes makes a man go wee-woo. Look at this. Fish Knight writing mad rhymes even through a fever. It's truly why they are a force to be reckoned with. Nice corkscrew reversal of that arm submission. These two really giving it their all. Fighting blow for blow. And a scoop slam from Melody to Daisy. I never really fancied Melody as a submission specialist, but she is really targeting the limbs of Princess Daisy here. Going up top. A technician in the vein of Shayna Baszler, one might say.
I was going to say, Toxic Melody, incredibly skilled and really can kind of do it all, and showcasing that in the ring right now.
Melody very upset. Thought that swanton would put Daisy away. And I got to say, that looked like the period at the end of an exclamation point. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at that.
1, 2.
Oh, I was just about to say that could be it.
Daisy ever defiant.
Oh, no. Metroid Mike still training Ezra to get in the ring. Fish Knight pointing out that he is now picturing Ezra as BEW's Hornswoggle.
Someone photoshopped Metroid Mike's face over Finley as he runs down to the ring with Hornswoggle. Going up top. Are we going to see another swanton? Oh, splash. Ooh. A big splash. All right, here
that
we
is
go.
A huge split.
1,
the airtime
2.
on that. Oh, it's still a kick out.
You could argue Daisy is a rock-type Pokemon. Flying moves have no effect on her. Off the ropes. Big elbow to the face. Ooh.
Toxic Melody just showcasing all the skills here tonight.
Melody wants to put Daisy away pretty quickly. Audio dropped for me. Going to reload. Can the chat let us know if you're experiencing any audio inconsistencies? I hope Metroid Mike is just having an isolated issue. Daisy.
Oh, look out here.
Ooh.
Oh!
A move so intense it altered physics.
The Fast and Furious version of wrestling.
Except there's no family in the ring right now. Daisy.
Family.
Docking Melody with a great drop kick.
Little short drop kick in the corner there. Oh, look out. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And just like that, it's Daisy's turn to show off, and equally skilled as we are seeing in the ring at the moment. Oh, look out.
My favorite move. God damn it. Nothing changes.
Welcome back, Tom.
1, 2, kick out. You know, sitting pretty at the top of the women's division is Lady D, the current BEW World Women's Champion. And if I'm not mistaken, 21st Century Fox, she seems to have gotten to a little bit of a scrap with 3 separate rivals.
I was going to say, I'm not sure about sitting pretty is the correct term there. We saw her. Oh, wow. A 360 cutter.
1, 2. Defiant.
And now it's Toxic Melody having to kick out there. Excellent. All right, Metroid Mike, glad you're back. Standing shooting star. Yeah, we saw Apocalypse QT pulling out a win. Another cutter. That's got to be it if she can crawl and make her way over.
The desperation pin, shades of Triple H at WrestleMania 19.
No!
But unlike WrestleMania 19, that did not end the match. Melody wants to win this so badly.
Oh no, look out here.
Oh! Is this
Code
it?
red.
1, 2.
Hook the leg. No! Toxic Melody, win or lose, you are getting 300% from them in the ring.
This is why the people love Toxic Melody. The preeminent underdog here in Bad Elephant Wrestling never gives up.
And that was, thought she had a great idea there. She managed to miss that moonsault there by rolling out of the ring. But Daisy back on top of her here.
How has Daisy come back from the amount of aerial damage that she has taken from Toxic Melody? Where are these reserves of energy coming from?
I'm assuming it has something to do with mushrooms.
I mean, the only drug dealers we know of in the Mushroom Kingdom are Waluigi and Shy Guy, and we get that info from Metroid Mike.
Oh, look out. We're at 8. I think we're going to have a count out. Oh, never mind.
We would have, but Melody decided to let Daisy do that to her.
Yes, let her.
Daisy,
that was a wild move as well. And now we're going to get at least 9 more seconds of action in this match.
Daisy bringing in everything that she remembers from her time in Smash Brothers. Now Melody getting in. Fish Knight saying,
oh, look out here.
I'm delirious with fever and my filter is completely obliterated. Buckle up. Oh, man, we should get him on the commentary desk.
Oh, no.
Toxic Melody trying to choke out Daisy. And Daisy, somehow, is still alive.
Sort of. As she lays completely prone on the mat.
Melody up top. Another swanton.
Swanton.
This has got to be it. 1, 2.
No!
Daisy says, thank you, Melody. May I have another?
What do you have to do at this point? I am beside myself.
There's another beautiful corkscrew. 1, 2.
Are you kidding me?
How many fractions of a second closer does Melody need to get? 20%.
Somebody get a stopwatch. Oh no! The Jake!
The Jake. Melody's about as delirious as Fish Knight right now, missing quite an easy suicide dive.
Gonna try to get back into this with a hair mare, apparently.
Daisy in a lot of pain right now.
I am just beside myself with what I am watching here.
Elbows to the bread basket.
I can't believe this match. Oh, there it is.
Is that it? Can Melody recover? 2, 3.
That's it.
God.
Wow.
My God. After how much vim and vigor Melody brought to this match, Daisy was able to get the better. I'm a little shocked. I guess I have to give Daisy credit. But how, again, as Maverick said, how is Daisy walking?
Right? And Metroid Mike, what a sell. Just, wow. That match was insane.
We get slugfests here from time to time. Big old Haas fests, battle of fist on fist action. We've seen it from Hans. We've seen it from Melania. And now we've seen it between Toxic Melody and Princess Daisy. Just an absolute slugfest.
I don't think that's the last we have seen of either of them.
I would agree there. That's a rivalry that I would like to get more out of. And tell me if you agree in the chat. Is that a rivalry you would like to see us come back to? I think anybody who likes some good old-fashioned action would definitely want to see those two going toe-to-toe.
I know I would. That may be, no offense to anything we have watched tonight, but that could be match of the night.
It's a strong contender. Well, we still got 2 more matches to go tonight. 21st Century Fool, what kind of a match would you like to see next? What kind of stipulation do you think would be best to follow that up?
Oh my.
I don't care what you want. We're gonna do a no-holds-barred match, and it's Hans going one-on-one with Mountain Dew Man. He hates America so much that he also hates our sugar-filled, highly processed sodas. So he's here to kill Mountain Dew Man. What's that?
You were talking about hard-hitting wrestlers, and Hans is coming to the ring.
Yes. Yes, he is. Get ready for this Mountain Dew to have to claim a code red. He's about to get the piss beaten out of him by Hans. Mountain Dew Man, of course, part of the Soda Syndicate, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. They got a win earlier tonight. Will that luck continue? Maverick saying that Luigi needs a girl to tell someone when his order is wrong, because it ain't gonna be him.
Oh. Wait, does that mean Spider-Man's part of the Soda Syndicate by association?
No.
No. No ring audio.
They were teamed up. Introduction, so
interesting. Maverick claiming they could beat Mountain Dew Man in a fight. Well, maybe that's some action we will see at some point.
No ring audio, says Fish Knight.
I believe I've gotten it too. Yeah. You can fight Mountain Dew Man if there's anything left of him after Hans takes him apart. The German juggernaut, the mass mountain of muscle. He's a year out from his impressive unstable run. Talking about basically our WrestleMania. Do you remember Hans last year, 21st Century Fool?
Oh, I mean, how could you not?
How many matches did he have?
Any aspect of Hans? The varying degrees of Hans.
How many matches did Hans have last year, 21st Century Fool? What was his path of destruction like at Unstable?
Oh, boy. Let me tell you. That man absolutely obliterated everyone he came in contact with. And Unstable was... Look, if you haven't seen the VOD for that, go watch it after this, because the culmination of things that happened involving Hans at Unstable are... It does it no justice for me to try to tell you what happened. You absolutely need to go and watch it and see for yourself.
He ended up having 2 main event matches. That's how catastrophic it was. Oh, Mountain Dew Man getting planted into the ground after he tried to mess with Hans there. I think we should call the Soda Syndicate's fans the Carbon Nation. I mean, just as soon as they have fans. Ooh, Fish Knight throwing mad shade here on Mountain Dew.
But also not wrong. I do not believe that they have any fans currently.
Oh. Mountain Dew Man playing a little dirty. That knee was a little too close to the groin. Where is he going to go? Hans held up. And now we've got a chair in the ring.
Look out.
The only way to deal with a giant is to bring a shotgun, one might say. You can't beat him with your fists. Is Hans hustling him, 21st Century Fool?
I mean, it is possible. Hans is a he has done it all in he was a high flyer.
2.
He was one of the strongest powerhouses I think we have ever had in Bad Elephant Wrestling. So
he was one of the biggest wrestlers we ever had in Bad Elephant Wrestling.
Correct. And now back on the path to the top. So I mean, you never know. Ooh. But all that said, you know, a lot of that changes when you get smacked in the face with a folding chair. So.
What if it reawakens Harnage? Oh!
It reawakens something.
Leaping across the ring. A titan of that size, you never want to see that flying over. And oh my gosh.
Absolutely not.
Mountain Dew Man grabs.
Fans standing for tables, and they have gotten it.
Hans gives people what they want. Throwing the chair at him. Next week is Hans versus Melania in a weird big match.
I mean, if the WWE and therefore their video games had not gotten rid of the intergender matches, that would have been a team you would not have want to get in the ring with.
True. Oh, Mountain Dew Man getting out of the way. Not going to be tricked twice.
You can only shake the bottle and hand it to somebody once before they catch on. Oh!
Mountain Dew Man scraping the sole of his boot across Hans's forehead, busting him up.
We are going back outside again.
Oh my God, he's going to try to bury Hans. Hans. Oh, there mind. Problem solved.
Taking the shovel. Hans with the distracted fist and now just using the shovel.
So much weaponry in the ring to choose from, and Hans goes for a pinfall. Interesting. 2.
Almost got it. I mean, I wouldn't want to get hit in the face with a shovel multiple times.
Oh. Yeah, that already happened to you once in your life. That's why you wear the mask, right?
That's correct. Did it break?
It didn't break, but Hans's spirit might be about to break. Oof. Missing there.
Oh, he got out of the way. And now just pummeling Mountain Dew Man. Both of them, does he have blood on his foot? No. Okay.
Mountain Dew Man looking to bathe in Hans's blood. 2, kick out. He hasn't hit him with the live wire yet. Oh, but there's the voltage. Hans off the ropes again, and a miss. We gotta take a shot every time someone misses a spear here tonight.
Right? Look, they're not in the bloodline, so.
Oh,
big power slam.
When it's Hans, you can put the emphasis on power.
Ooh.
My goodness.
Just dented that chair. Look at it.
Hans now signaling his dominance. Whoa!
Oh! There's something you don't see from the big man all that often, but that was like a frickin' missile.
It's like an aircraft carrier flying right at you, the size of that beast. Mountain Dew Man fighting for his life. Hans back in the ring. All right, here we go. They're grappling up off the ropes. Another missed spear.
Take a drink, Tom. Oh, look out here.
Oh.
Ooh. Dropped him on his head.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Mountain Dew Man is not having a Baja Blast right now.
Here is your winner.
Mountain Dew Man found dead in a ditch. Hans busted open but victorious. our favorite German national here, picking up a win in quite a fun little match. What did you think about it?
I mean, we have been talking about the absolute carnage that Hans has left in his wake time and time again. And surprise, surprise, there's more of it. We're adding Mountain Dew Man to that list. That was an absolutely brutal match. Whew.
Loved watching every second of it, though. Just as much as I hope I'm gonna love watching our main event. 21st Century Fool, what are we about to see the finals of?
It is our Bad Elephant Wrestling #1 contender Gold Rush Tournament Bracket Finals. Whew, that was a mouthful. You have been here week after week watching all of these wrestlers go at it tooth and nail, clawing their way round after round. And here we are in the finals. It's J-Bo against Kenny Omega.
Truly a surprise from both ends of the bracket. J-Bo ranked high, but not the highest. Kenny Omega down towards the bottom. But they fought their way through many, many competitors in some very good matches, in my opinion. And now we are here. Only one of these two can go on to face the Retro King Josh Yeager in the main event of Unstable. Who is it gonna be? Tell us in the chat your pick for the winner of the Gold Rush tournament. Is it gonna be J-Bo or is it gonna be Kenny Omega? And what about you, 21st Century Fool? Who do you think is going to win?
I mean, this is one of the hardest ones to call because J-Bo has been on a tear. J-Bo has knocked out some of the highest rated wrestlers on the way to the final. And then, not to be outdone, as you said, Kenny, a much lower seed, has beaten everyone, including several favorites that I thought would get to the semis or the finals on his way here. We have said he may literally be the best wrestler alive right now. And I have to say, in this tournament, he's been proving that. It is going to be an absolute coin flip in this ring tonight.
But he's got to go up against the might of one half of the Taco Bell Tag Team Champions. J-Bo, accompanied by his partner, Gilds. I don't know. This is a force to be reckoned with, and Gilds has made it clear that he's perfectly fine doing what he has to do to help J-Bo take the victory. Do you think he might get involved again here tonight?
It's hard to say. Again, yeah, we have had a bunch of interference in this tournament to our surprise. And, I mean, with the title on the line, anything may go. So,
of course, you are a big fan of interference and making sure people win through dirty tactics. So, you're basically in favor of this.
Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, Tom.
Well, I'm going to do what needs to be done. Don't you worry. Gilds maybe signaling victory for his partner in J-Bo, basking in his glory. The tag team champs getting ready to maybe add more gold to their stable. Dark Joker lamenting, I should have won, but no, the ref didn't call the bell. Well, we are here. And J-Bo starting off this match, tossing Kenny around like a children's toy. Measured Mike, Kenny Omega made a special appearance at New Japan Pro Wrestling Power Struggle, giving a clear indication that he's preparing to return to the ring. During a promo, he expressed his desire to face one of the company's young stars, potentially at Wrestle Dynasty on January 5th, 2025. If Kenny in real life is back in the ring by January, I'll be so effing happy because he was legit in a situation where he may never have been able to ever wrestle again. So God bless him if he actually can get back in the ring.
Yeah, that would be phenomenal if he could. Don't worry, Dark Joker. You will have plenty of other time. You have plenty of other opportunities to showcase your talents. This is not seriously. One tournament is not the last that we have seen from you. I can promise you that.
Pretty evenly.
Kenny now in control.
Pretty evenly paced right now so far. Look at the big guy. There he is, J-Bo in the chat, ready to possibly watch his own ascendancy. Gilg's on the outside, concerned for his partner. I mean, you came back to life. He did. He did.
Gotta talk about that too.
Oh! J-Bo had a big win this year coming back to life. Maybe he'll have another one. But Kenny using those springboard attacks to his advantage. Very impressive. Very impressive.
That's right. Gilg's watching on. Has not made a move yet, but we will see.
Kenny now throwing J-Bo to the outside. What's he cooking up? Measuring his opponent.
Up and over the top.
High risk maneuver pays off. J-Bo may have the strength, but Kenny has the maneuverability.
The fans letting us all know what we already know, that this is awesome.
Snapdragon suplex. Beautifully. This match cannot end in a countout. Something has to happen definitively. Fish Knight saying, Kenny Omega is another one of those wrestlers who's just crying out of the many Jake's treatment.
Oh no, we might be seeing this, and that's going to be the match.
No.
Tom, you're the one who selected this. Welcome back to your bad takes.
Whoa. Selected this.
I'm sorry, who made this a one-on-one match, Mr.
Every match
DM?
in the tournament's been a one-on-one match.
Well, there you go.
Well, I don't like how it ended, but Kenny Omega ended it. Sometimes you gotta work smarter, not harder. The chat not happy. Should we do this a rematch? 21st Century Fool.
I think that's a very dangerous precedent to all of those who have lost by countout.
That's right. There have been countout victories in this tournament. I just didn't want the final to end like that.
Oh no, this is a horrible way for the finals to end. This is absolutely horrific.
I'm legit dropping character right now. I'm pretty fucking upset that the AI ended that match like that. Considering it was the finals of this tournament we've been doing for like 2 months. I'm gonna honor the count. But 21st Century Fool, let's break kayfabe right here. That sucked.
Yeah, no, that was just not. That I was hyped for this match. I was waiting for a great back and forth 20 to 30 minute absolute like knockdown drag out battle that would pretty much mimic what we got from Princess Daisy and Toxic Melody. And instead we got that. And yeah, so I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah. Well, this will be the last time you and I agree, because 21st Century Fool, I want you in the ring at Unstable. I'll leave it to you. You can cook up the stipulation. You can cook up the match. You can cook up whatever you want, but you are going to pay for screwing me out of that belt. Unstable, me. You going to accept my challenge?
I mean, do I have a choice?
I mean, you could say no, but you have to say no in front of everybody watching right now. And then it'll prove...
I'll leave the chat for a minute.
Nothing.
I said nothing. Nothing, Tom.
Well...
At Unstable, you say?
Unstable. Next week. Our WrestleMania. You didn't have to think this long when you screwed me out of my title by hitting me with that stop sign. Just a yes or no.
Well, that you made abundantly clear what needed to happen.
Well, are you
What
ready?
I'm wondering is I don't want our feud to overshadow everyone else's match. I don't want us drawing the eyes away from what people have worked on just so you can feel better about yourself. But if you want to get in the ring and try to prove something, then I will be there.
Oh, we don't have to worry about overshadowing anybody because listen to the card that we have in progress. We've got Kenny Omega versus Josh for the BEW World title. We've got Lady D versus Zelda versus Apocalypse QT versus Samus in a fatal four-way match for the Women's World title. We have got Metroid Mike versus Fish Knight in a battle showcase of the champions, the Sparkling Ice Champion versus the Digital Heavyweight Champion. And we may have more yet to be announced matches, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, but all I want is an opportunity to beat your face in next week at Unstable. Yes, no? I'm going to say, you can have all the advantages you want. And I think the chat wants to see it. The chat wants to see it. You could pick the stipulation. You could pick the match.
Dark Joker on Tom's side. All right. Well, you're on, Tom.
All right. Me versus 21st Century Fool at Unstable on top of a very, very stacked card. Oh, hold on. We're getting calls here for a triple threat. Let me see. 21st Century Fool. Do you know how to start a poll in on Twitch?
No.
Well, multiple calls for a triple threat title match. Jabo versus Kenny versus Josh.
Maybe we'll put it in Discord real quick, leading up to next week, and see what people do.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I think I found it.
Oh,
But
if you
I think
I will start setting up the Discord poll, but if you find the Twitch one, just launch it.
Well, I feel like if we're gonna open this up to a poll, we should open this up to everyone.
Okay.
So I think doing that in the Discord might be a better option.
Okay. All right. Well then, everybody, where's our Discord ambassador? Maverick? Maverick, I believe you're on duty. The term triple threat usually refers to an actor/actress who can dance, sing, and act. I mean, that's true. That's true. Tom Holland is a triple threat. All right. Well, I'm setting up the poll right now. And, there we go. Maverick, Discord ambassador extraordinaire. Should the world title match at Unstable be a triple threat match? All right. The poll is live. Get in there and vote. We will give the people what they want because at the end of the day, we're the streamers that will always make sure you're 100% satisfied. Am I right, 21st Century Fool?
100%. I also agree with Fish Knight's comment that BEW, the musical, coming at you.
As soon as we kidnap
will work on
and force Lin-Manuel Miranda to write those lyrics at gunpoint.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Alrighty. Anything else you got, 21st Century Fool, before I beat your ass next week?
No, I'm just going to spend the entire week plotting your demise, Tom.
I'm looking forward to it. Well, thank you once again to everybody who managed to come out. Thank you, Thunder Bandit, Fish Knight, Metroid Mike, Jabo, Dark Joker, Maverick. Am I forgetting anybody wonderful? Toxic Pandalf. Thank you for showing up.
Dimensional Dark Cry.
I did mention Thunder Bandit, but thank you for shouting them out again.
Well, they said good night, everyone, so I wanted to make sure that we...
Oh, then excuse me for talking over you there. But
no, it's all good.
And everybody, thank you for being here. And until next time, we'll see you in the future. Have a good one, everybody. Except you, 21st Century Fool.